So a week ago, I did a reaction video to a video titled, Jay-Z Was Never the Hottest Rapper. Now, being the avid Jay-Z fan that I am, I expected to debunk everything in that video like a right-wing media personality talking about racism. But to my surprise, I agree with the video that Jay-Z was never the hottest rapper when he was active, meaning the years that he dropped albums. Except for 3 years. I had to disagree with 3 years. That being 97, 2001, and 2002. Now, upon further review, after doing my due diligence, doing my research, and reading the comments, I realized I have to say something that most men have never heard from their girlfriends or wives. I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong, just like when I thought that James Harden still had a chance of being an all-star player. Yeah, I was wrong. And here's why. Let's go to 97. 97, universally, most people say that Biggie was the hottest rapper in 97. And for me, I just felt weird giving the hottest rapper to a guy that's at the crossroads, gonna miss everybody, and gonna miss everybody. I felt wrong for doing that. But when you really look at it, when you put your bifocals on, there's no way you can give 97 to Jay-Z. You just can't. First, we got to really define what is the hottest rapper. To me, you have to combine 3 things: commercial success, relevancy, and just having hot records. And for Jay-Z, he does not compare to Bad Boy. So yeah, for 97, I have to give it to Bad Boy. So therefore, in 97, I give it to Puff. I give 97 to Puff. Puff in 97 is the hottest rapper. There's no way you could debate me on this. Look, I understand people want to give it to Biggie, but at the end of the day, really look at the landscape. 97, Biggie was what? Y'all was saying the hottest rapper, right? But then he's gone. God rest his soul. Diddy was able to not only drop a classic album in the same year, that summer with No Way Out, one of the greatest hip-hop albums, but then later in the year, he was able to help kind of fill the void for Biggie with Mace in Harlem World. So in 97, there were 3 classic albums to drop on Bad Boy. Biggie's Life After Death, which is a 5-mic album, by the way. No Way Out was commercially success and considered one of the best. And Harlem World, which did like 4 million. There's no way you can't say Puff not only was able to find a way to replace, help to kind of fill the void for Biggie on Bad Boy, but then had his own album which did good, and then had another album with Mace that did good. And at the end of the day, Diddy not only produce a lot of those projects, he helped campaign a lot of those projects with promotion, interviews, concerts. Come on. Diddy is the hottest rapper. Puff Daddy is the hottest rapper for 97. No debating. Now let's go to 2002. 2002, I was tweaking. I can admit that. Again, I can admit when I'm wrong. I was tweaking. Sometimes in my brain, I equate the hottest with the best. And in hip hop, just because you're the best don't mean you're the hottest. If that was the case, Lupe would have 1 billion Grammy Awards and 1 billion Hip Hop BET Awards. But that's not the case. So in 2002, the person that was the hottest rapper for that year undoubtedly goes to Eminem. Eminem, who not only had a diamond album with the Eminem Show, but also dropped a movie in 8 Mile that did almost 250 million in the box office. There's no way I cannot give it to Eminem. Now, am I the biggest Eminem fan? Absolutely not. I'm not an Eminem fan. So that's saying something that I can be real and say, yo, 2002, he got that year. Like there's nothing, I can't throw no shade. Like he got that year. Like I'm a fan of his talent, but his body of work, not so much. He's like KD to me. Like I respect the talent, but the body of work, Now unlike KD, Eminem actually has a heart and is not punk ass bitch. Now on to one last year. The most debatable year you can make, the biggest year you can make a case for Jay-Z being the hottest rapper alive for that year, 2001. And again, upon further review, when I look at all the facts, I look at the landscape, everything that was going on in that year, I have to honestly say, y'all niggas bugging. There is no way you do not give Jay-Z 2001. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I understand. I get it. Some of y'all don't like Jay-Z. Maybe you never was a fan. Maybe you always was a fan of someone else and thought they were better. I get it. I understand he went from being a hood nigga to a top 1% nigga. I get it. He went from being a dope man to a businessman. But let him handle his business, damn. Like, come on, 2001, you can't give him 2001? Like, there's no argument you can make for anyone else. Like, the best argument you have is who? DMX? God rest his soul. Who? DMX, who commercially did do the greatest first week sales of anyone in 2001 for hip hop. Yes, DMX did that, but when we think of singles, when we think of relevancy in regards to an acclaimed album, he doesn't have that. We know who did? Jay-Z. Jay-Z had top charting tracks with H to the Izzo and Girls, Girls, Girls. He had the acclaim of having the best album of the year with Blueprint, which went 5 mics back when the Source still has some type of credibility. You can't do that with DMX, respectfully. And do not start uncramping your hands to comment anything in regards to Escobar, Nasty Nas, Nazir, Jones. Do not say that. Do not do that. I get it. He won a hip-hop battle, a hip-hop beef. Woo! That's awesome. Congratulations. But at the end of the day, Nas was not relevant the entire year until Jay-Z said his name. If Jay-Z never says his name on a Summer Jam stage, nobody was gonna be talking about Nas that year. Come on. Nas, look, Ether is one of the greatest, maybe the greatest hip hop diss of all time, which we're gonna have that video dropping soon. And he was genius the way he did it, because he dropped it on December 4th, which, if you don't know, is Jay-Z's birthday. So, chef's kiss. Genius. Dropping Ether on Jay-Z's birthday. He was the underdog that overcame the big giant and won the war. Not really, since 5 years later, Jay-Z signed him to Def Jam and he was his boss. But anywho, for that particular year, he won the war, right? But that still doesn't mean he was the hottest rapper. Like I said, he dropped Ether on December 4th. He dropped his album, Stillmatic, right before New Year's Eve. So throughout the entire year, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, nobody was talking about Nas except if you was talking about Jay-Z. So again, nobody can debate that Jay-Z wasn't the hottest rapper alive. Need I remind you, he dropped on September 11th, 2001. The biggest tragedy that ever happened in the United States, probably of the past century. And people still went out to buy his album. Wait, there was no such thing as streaming, iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music. Like, you had to actually physically walk and go to the store to buy him. And during the biggest tragedy in his home state, people still went to buy his album. Come on. He still was top 3 highest selling album for first week sales. You can't deny that Jay-Z was not the hottest rapper for 2001. So for anybody that's trying to debate 2001, you're gonna look stupid. Stop it. Stop playing yourself. Stop it. Stop looking crazy out here in these streets. Just stop looking crazy in these hip hop streets. Leave it alone. Give Jay-Z, actually you don't have to give Jay-Z anything. He has everything, but just let it be. Jay-Z has 2001, no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I know people gonna continue to try to comment Nas, and what are you gonna say? Well, Nas was a better rapper? But I thought it was about commercial success. I thought it was about having singles. Like, so leave it alone, okay? And I dare you, I double dog dare you, I triple dog dare you to debate me. Please debate me in the comments. Please do. But with that being said, let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you still disagree that he was the hottest rapper in 2001? Comment below, like, comment, subscribe, share all things are the things. Hold it down. Hip hop, hold it down. Hold it down is what we do. Man.